Hello everyone, so I'm finally getting back into the YouTube thing. I saw some of my friends made a channel and I was like, you know what, it is time for me to get back in the game. I mean, I only have 11 followers, but hey, it's for myself really. I just really like editing vlogs or videos. It's just a lot of fun. I'm not that good at it, but hopefully I do get better at it. I am shooting on my Canon G7X Mark II. I have another Canon, but I bought it a few years ago and I forgot the name of it. So it is a DSLR, but it's like one of the starter ones. The one that has a flip out screen, so it's like for vloggers or people who make YouTube videos. Today I am going to talk about my results for the Ancestry DNA kit. I ordered it back in November and then I received it the first week in December, and then I did the whole spitting in a tube. Oh, here's the packaging, by the way. So it comes in this box here. Comes in a box like this. Hopefully the color. There we go. So yeah, this is the box. It says Ancestry DNA right there. And then you get to open it. This will be on top. It's a little pamphlet thing. And it just tells you how to do all the steps. And full details. And so you'll get the tube in this little compartment right here, take it out, twist the top off, spit in the tube, and then there's like this blue solution. You push it into this, shake it up. It's you'll understand once you get the kit. Around the holidays they were selling it for like $79 or $69. I forgot how much I paid. I think it was like $70, $75 with tax. So that was really cool. It normally goes for $100, so I definitely recommend you guys look for it like around a holiday. Just this past St. Patrick's Day, a few days ago, they were selling it for $79. So I definitely recommend anyone get it. It was awesome finding out my results. I found out when I was in Chicago, so I was walking down the streets freezing. I'm like, oh my gosh, my results came in. I was gonna do a whole video on it back then, but then I was like, you know what? I already know I'm not that excited anymore. But just because of a lot of things, I'm still really excited about it. And for my results, drum roll please. So I found out I am 82% African. I mean, that is no shock. I knew I was going to be a lot of African. My mom, she took her test, she got her results a little bit before me, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before me. And she found out she was 80% African. And I thought it was going to be like 85% African. So I was close, 82% African. Out of that 82, 21% of that is from Cameroon/Congo, 21% from Nigeria. And the funny thing is, my mom, she was 40% Nigeria. She had no Cameroon/Congo, so that must came from my dad's side. Ivory Coast, Ghana, I'm 19% of that. My mom had like very little of Ghana, Ivory Coast. 10% Senegal. I am 5% Benin, Togo. And 3% African South Central hunter-gatherers. And then my trace regions, I have 3% trace regions in Africa. 2% Africa Southeast Bantu. And then 1% Mali. That is all 82% of my African heritage. Next, it says I'm 2% America. Well, 2% of me is from America. That sounds weird, like I never know how to say it. But yeah, 2% American. And that is Native American, which is cool. And that was a trace region, by the way. And then there's 1% Asia South. And where, like, my mom, like, she had no clue this next one that I'm about to tell you. So I'm 13% European, and 12% of that is Irish, or Ireland. So I am Irish, people. And this past St. Patrick's Day, I didn't even celebrate. I should have. I really should have. I had a good idea, like, wear my green and then go to the... Also, I was going to do this whole caption on Instagram, like, 12% Irish, but 88% sober. And I was going to have, like, a beer in my hand, and yeah. That would have been cool, but I didn't do it, so I have to wait till next year. And then I have 1% from Great Britain. And then the last little bit is 2% from West Asia, 1% Middle East, and then less than 1% is Caucasus. Yep, this is Dave thinking in his head. I meant to say Caucasus, but I'm stupid. Alright, well that's awesome. That's 1%. That's less than 1%, but it's it may be there. So it's kind of crazy for me because I'm mostly Cameroon, Congo, Nigeria, and then lastly Ivory Coast, Ghana. But then my next highest is Irish or Ireland, which that's just weird because I never knew that I was Irish. And like my mom's family, my mom's dad's side, like you could tell like something was in them just because of like the skin color and like I guess hair texture, but like they always thought it was Native American. And like even on my grandmother's side, they thought it was Native American. And we have very little. My mom has no Native American in her at all. It wasn't even a trace region for her. So according to Ancestry DNA, her family's been lying to her this whole time. She thought she was like a bit of Native American, and really she's Irish. And my mom's number one was Nigeria, so she's Nigerian. Well, she's 43% Nigerian, and then she's like 14 to 16% Irish. And my mom had no clue about that. My mom altogether is 80% African and like 16 or 18% European. She might be 18% European. And like she was sure that it was Native American. My grandmother was like, yeah, she thought her mom was Native American. It looks like they're just Nigerian because I'm pretty sure Nigeria comes from my grandmother's side and everything else comes from I think the Irish comes from my grandfather's side. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I'm African, Irish, American. But I'm just gonna go with African American because I'm black. Like I'm 80%, what's that? I'm 82% African, and you know, I'm proud of that. Like, so my only problem with my results was that I'm happy. Like I'm 82% African. I expected that. Like, yeah, I was close. But I wanted to be mostly one thing. Like my mom, she was mostly Nigerian. She was 40% of that. I'm like super mutt. Like I am 21% Cameroon, Congo, 21% Nigeria, 19% Ivory Coast, Ghana. Like I can't really say I'm one thing, and it's annoying. I mean, this experience was great. I really love that I got the opportunity to do this. So I want to thank Ancestry DNA for helping me find out what the hell I am, and finding out that I'm Irish. I am an African Irish. That's kind of weird. But I will be at the next St. Patrick's Day Parade next year, March 2018. Like and comment, and I like to respond. And if you do end up getting this, what are your results? Or if you're conflicted, post below and I'll try to talk you into buying it, because it's worth it. Even if you buy it for like the original price, like I suggest you get this because it's good stuff. Alright, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Peace. I am in Chicago. Look at this. Oh, very not cute. Flip around. There you go. There's all of Chicago in this globe. So basically, I'm from Africa, like all over Africa, and I'm Irish. Also.